people are feeling unfulfilled or unhappy with their life, unless they know why, they can't change anything. You have to kind of go through that process of going, this is my life, this is what I want my life to be. There's something missing in the middle, and then you can take action.
I think the driving purpose behind the Manifesto method is to answer, in my mind, two really important questions. One is, who am I? And two, what do I really want in life? And I think a lot of personal development texts and psychology texts cover these issues, but don't really give people a practical way of exploring them and starting to use them in their day-to-day life.
I've done a lot of personal development in my day, and I was reading personal development books since I was about 14 years old, and I've read a lot, talking over probably 200 books in my time. And the key thing that is an issue with that kind of education is you get really inspired by the book, and you might put those things into action for a small period of time, a month or two, but there's nothing to keep you going. You pick up the next book, it's teaching you different theories, and you start to forget to implement what you just learned from the book previously. So it was about developing something that was an ongoing process that you could use to implement new ideas and theories that you learn, but there's some kind of consistency about your personal development process and your growth that you can do every single day and do it for a long period of time.
The journey of developing the Manifesto method started probably 2 years ago, and it came from a desire to identify the core principles in psychology. What does someone need if they had nothing else and they had only a few ideas to work with that they could get the most out of it? They could still develop themselves and enjoy achievement, be satisfied and fulfilled in what they do. And so I did an enormous amount of research and drew from my experience as a psychologist to figure out what are those key things. And after a while, over the process of those 2 years, we worked through a number of different iterations of the program and basically refined it down to these few core concepts, which has now become the Manifesto method.
Manifesto as a product, because it's so different in the fact that it's not just a book, it's not just a community, it's not just an online course, it's all of it together. It's going to set a new benchmark.
So what people can expect is that when you live your life in alignment with these core aspects of your psychology, they give you a greater sense of meaning and purpose in everything that you do. You're living from your core. The other important feature that comes about when you live in this way is that you're more motivated, so you're more likely to achieve the goals that you have. And then when you actually achieve them, you're more satisfied and more fulfilled by them. And that's pretty cool.